Hey guys, Mr. Bear Arms ICT here. Today I'm going to be doing a first shots and thoughts video on the FN 509. Even though it's not officially a first shots and thoughts, it'll be kind of in that style. And I've had it for about a year to 8 months, and it's a really great gun. The Fabrique Nationale Herstal. I probably butchered that, but the FN 509. I bought it in FDE. I believe it is the MRD in 9mm. This configuration is not listed on their website. I did buy it at Cabela's with the red dot already mounted to it and the flat trigger. So it's really just a mix of the full. It is a full-size handle, full-size grip, the MRD slide, and the Edge series trigger. So it's kind of a combination of all of those. It does have a 4-inch barrel. And a height of over 5.5 inches, a width of 1.3-ish inches, and a total overall length of 7.4 inches. And it came with two 17-round mags, which fit flush. The 509 has plenty of grip texture and is a good size for my hand. The buttons are in the location where I would expect. The mag release is easy to operate. The slider release is also easy to operate. And the recoil is very manageable with this gun. I shot the usual cocktail of ammo: Winchester white box 115 grain, S&B 124 grains, and some Blazer 125 grains. The 509 seems to love the 124s more than the 115s. And this gun was love at first shot. It worked flawlessly. There was no hiccups. When I actually did shoot it the first time, I did take a lot more of the ammo varieties out, hollow points and all that, and it just ate everything. And like I said before, the recoil is super manageable. I did not have a problem with my follow-up shots. As a matter of fact, it performed so well that it became my new carry gun. As mentioned before, it came with two 17-round mags, and magazines for it are plentiful. Aftermarket parts are also abundant. M-Carbo, Apex Tactical, Midwest Gun Works, and many more make parts from everything from the mag to the barrel to trigger kits to extensions, etc. And holsters are everywhere as well. Personally, I have a Safariland, a Tier 1, and a crossbreed holster for the 509. I actually had a problem with the crossbreed holster. It is the in-waistband with the Kydex shell on the outside and the leather on the back. And while sitting in a vehicle, the holster would press up against that mag release and would release the mag. This obviously isn't good because once you get out of the car, the mag drops out and you're defenseless. I did send it in, and they drilled a hole in the leather, and I have had no issues with it ever since. And I've had no issues with the Tier 1 nor the Safariland. Some of the pros and cons that I've come up with for this gun, the FN 509, it is a solid gun. It has shot everything I've thrown at it. It does have the full-size grip, which gives you better control handling it, but it does have the shorter barrel, the 4-inch barrel, which doesn't quite give you the sight picture that a full-size would, but it is still pretty accurate with the iron sights. And some of the cons: it's heavy, fully loaded. And I found that on very long days carrying it can be tough, but it just was heavy and you could feel it. Its grip is full size, so not everyone can carry it or is comfortable carrying those. And there's no manual safety, which, depending on how you operate, can be a pro or a con. Like I said, it was love at first shot. I was very impressed with the trigger. Was smooth, was easy to operate, didn't have a lot of trigger play in it. It reset well. I started carrying it instead of the Springfield Hellcat that I had for about a year before that. After I got the holster, I started carrying the 509. It just, the thought to me was that since it had 17 rounds per mag, I would be able to defend my family if something were to happen. And it's really a solid gun with no real drawbacks. I mean, it was even put in for the U.S. military's new pistol program several years ago. This was one of the entrants for that. Like I've kind of hopefully shown, it's a solid gun. It's a great performer. Do you have any experience with the FN 509? If so, let me know in the comments below, and let me know maybe which parts I should upgrade first.